By the end of this video, you're going to have a foolproof strategy of how to make it past any coding interview. Also, to build quick rapport, if you are new to my channel, hi, I am a product manager in big tech. I interviewed with all of FAANG, and I love helping people in this space. I love the tech space, it's advancing constantly, and I think everyone's jobs is going to become a flavor of tech. So I think it's important for us all to educate each other and keep learning. I am so excited to be filming a YouTube video with the upcoming eventual ban of TikTok. I was like, all right, let's crack it out. Let's try this again. I have a bunch of really exciting videos lined up that I'm going to film. My channel here specifically is going to focus on technology, self-development, and wellness. Those are the three areas that I obsess over. And I think a lot of other people do too. So stick around for the journey. Make sure to subscribe. And let's get into this. Step number one is asking the question back. Before just immediately diving in, take a step back and ask a couple questions because honestly, a lot of interviewers, especially as you move on to final rounds or different levels of seniority, they're also trying to test if you ask the right questions to frame and actually address the problem correctly. One of the worst things that could happen in a way is solving the wrong problem. So at the end of it, you're like, oh, here's my solution. And they were like, wait, this wasn't even the question we asked in the first place. So start out by asking questions. Another strategy that always helps when you're brainstorming is to come up with examples. Write out brief idea of, oh, if I put in this, then the output should be this. Does that sound about right? A question like that, when you run through an example, it makes it a lot clearer what the expectation of what you're doing is. Next, before we get into coding, I highly recommend writing out some pseudocode. This just makes it a lot easier for you to not have to think about, oh my gosh, am I writing this in code format correctly? But again, emphasizes the fact that you're looking at it correctly from a strategy and genuine, like, solution oriented point of view. So write out some pseudocode, make sure that the solution that you choose is the one that the interviewer also seems to be encouraging and recommending. Oh my gosh, are you already not paying attention? I get it. All right. So if that is you and I caught you at a bad moment, definitely go make sure to follow me on other platforms and you can see this content in a short form or written format. Because again, I honestly understand. I think there are a lot of different learning styles. So it's important for me to also match them all. It is time to code. And this is definitely something you have to practice, but do try to talk about things as you are actually walking through them. It's okay to pause and take a moment for yourself and just be like, all right, let me think for a moment. But when you're writing it out, try to verbalize as you're coming up with different ideas to make sure that the interviewer can see that you're thinking out loud and can also correct you if you stray from the right course. Last but not least, optimize. So even if you realize by the end of the coding problem that you didn't come up with the best solution, showing that you're self-aware enough to call out the areas that your solution could be optimized shows great qualities of an amazing software engineer. So make sure to note that this may include running through things like memory usage and overall runtime. Preemptively doing that or not waiting to be asked about that is also a great skill to showcase. I think the biggest piece of advice here is to make sure that you don't just immediately hop into a question. Having a framework like this helps you so much if you're nervous, if you feel like you're a bad test taker or interviewer. And a little personal anecdote, I didn't get the ultimate best solution of a problem once, but I used this framework and I moved on to the final round interview. I ended up canceling my final round because I got the offer that I wanted, but just goes to show the importance of actually having a strategy because having that organized framework-based mentality makes a great engineer. And that is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. I am really, again, excited to be here on YouTube. And if there are any things you want to see from me, definitely reach out. I'll be replying to any comments that I see. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.